Yo, welcome back.
Yes, indeed.
I am your host, John Q, from the GAMG, the Big Flex Podcast, aka the Strongcast. And who else we got in the building today? This guy over here.
I'm Don Snipes. Hi. Who
else we got in the building?
Man, I go by the name of G Woods, man. You can catch me on all social media platforms. Cigar Talk Boss. We can always talk cigars any day of the week.
All right. And we also have special guest, Loren Lewis.
A lovely
Loren Lewis. From Detroit City Deals, feeling healthy vibes, and also First Fitness Nutrition. All right, so we'll be getting to an interview with her later on. So how was y'all strong in? What y'all do this strong in?
Not to explain what the strong in is.
So I got to give credit to Blue Pillar, which is Paul Fillmore. It was Fillmore. All right, so it was something that I actually agree with him. You know what I'm saying? He says, why call the weekend the weekend? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you about, you know what I'm saying, affirming good affirmations and stuff like that, you never want to say that talking about a weekend like you're not weak.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, no, that makes some sense. You know what I'm saying? So the strong end.
Strong end.
So I call it the strong end. You don't get weak on no weekend. You power up, right?
That's right.
There you go. So we're going to call that the strong end. So that's where I get it from. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all end up doing is strong end.
Well, I worked.
Okay.
I worked and then I enjoyed the Super Bowl.
Yeah, see, she got like 82 jobs too, so.
Okay, then.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right. So you watched the Super Bowl. What you do, G Woods?
Man, I watched the Super Bowl. I was actually with you. We watched the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And, had a couple drinks and it was good. We had a good time with family, man. It was all right.
All right. And what you do, Don?
I did the same thing, man. With the exception of earlier in the day, I used my time to get outside, you know what I'm saying, get in some nature. We done had some sun these last 2 days.
Yeah.
So yesterday and today, I did some grounding. First thing in the morning, I did some breathing. I was outside for I set my timer on my phone for 44 minutes and 44 seconds. And then after that, I took a good bath. I really that's what I did. I made my strong end real strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then chill, watch the Super Bowl with friends and family. Yeah.
Okay.
That was it. Yeah.
All right. So I didn't ground yesterday, but I did do a Saturday morning. Mm-hmm. So I was on point with you on that. Also, watched the Super Bowl. And what else I do? Did a little work, you know what I'm saying? And worked out a little bit. And kind of really just chilled out for the rest of the week, If I say weekend, strong end.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hit that trampoline too for 15 minutes the last 2 days. That was good. I suggest everybody, look, we live in Michigan, you know what I'm saying? And there's so many health benefits to just doing like 15, 20 minutes on the trampoline. And I'm not jumping up and down like no damn kid.
I was about to say,
literally
having your childhood on the trampoline.
Hey, right, he probably over here doing somersaults,
backflips.
If I read, I got a little picture on my phone. If I told y'all how many benefits that you can get from literally just bouncing up and down on trampoline, it is outstanding. You know what I'm saying? It's astonishing. I think that a lot, and again, a lot of times just the climate that we live in, our environment, we plants.
Yeah.
A lot of us during this time of year, we don't really get a lot of movement, and then we don't get a lot of sunlight.
Right.
So that's why I was saying I took advantage of that sunlight that was outside, and I was like, man, you know what? Let me go. It's too cold to be out there walking and running. Let me hit this trampoline.
These past few days though, man, I've noticed that the sky's been clear as hell. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I was telling my wife that earlier today. I said it's been noticeably clear. You know what I'm saying? For especially this time of year. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's spring already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
definitely approaching. Approaching.
Yeah. All right. So this episode, which is the 7th episode of the GAMG, the Big Flex Podcast, is sponsored by Gym Animal Muscle Gang Enterprises LLC. So if you're looking for one of the best, say, personal trainers You're looking for some one-on-one training. You're looking for group training. Are you looking for, say, some good apparel like the shirt that I'm wearing right here? Are you looking for some of the best, say, nutritional health and wellness supplements? You want to give me a look into, say, at GAMG.shop and also GAMG.firstfitness.com, all right? And we are also sponsored by APE, which is All Problems Eliminated. This is a home repair, home restoration company. So if you're looking to get, say, any work done to your house, remodeled, you need some new floors, you need your house painted, plumbing, anything like that, you can give my brother T and my other brother BT a call at area code 623-223-3943. All right. And then you can also catch them on Instagram under ape.tl. All right. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get to Q's exercise tip of the week. Check this out, y'all. It's your boy John Q from the GAMG Big Flex Podcast. Every Monday night, 9 o'clock. Check me out. Today's exercise tip, I'm doing some shoulders, all right? I'm going to do some military press, inwards. That's the second part. First, though, we'll do some Arnold press, all right? Check this out. Let me know what y'all think. Try it out. All right? Start off here. Turn your elbows in. Press up. Bam. 1. We'll do 10 and 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's the inside ones. These gonna work out your triceps too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Check this out. Once again, GAMG, the Big Flex Podcast, aka the Strongcast. 9 o'clock Monday nights, podcast, Streamcast, and YouTube. See y'all in a minute. Peace. Yeah, so definitely you want to try that out if you want to get a nice pump, a nice shoulder pump. You know what I'm saying? Just check, change it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you go up in the gym, you be like, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. You know what? Just try something different. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I'll do like certain things on certain days, right? And it might be sometime I might, just switch it up as far as the weight that I'm using, the reps that I'm doing, the way that I'm doing something, So I'm always trying to shock my body a little bit, you know what I mean? Because your body will get used to doing the same old thing over and over time, and you don't want that, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to grow and you're trying to, flex it on out, you want to try something different, you know what I'm saying? So,
and I think chicks are like that too, because they always be complaining about that bat wing under that shit.
Oh yeah. That you said that Oprah arm, that turkey. Gobble gobble. But yeah. So this week, as far as the weekly challenge, all I want y'all to do, a lot of times and stuff when it comes to working out, people like to neglect resting and sleeping. All right. So resting and sleeping is just as important as eating right and also working out. All right. So the weekly challenge is get your ass in the bed early. You know what I'm saying? All week. You know what I'm saying? And try to get you a good 7 to 8 hours of sleep if possible. All right. Just to relax. You know what I'm saying? And unwind and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And, turn that TV off. Turn them phones off. You know what I'm saying? A little bit early. You know what I'm saying? And light up a candle or something. Get in some darkness, you know what I mean, and just relax.
I think that's one of my problems too, man. Mm-hmm. When I'm in the bed and I just don't immediately fall asleep, the first thing I do is reach for that phone to try to, you got to break yourself out that habit. Time or something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to break yourself out that habit because they want you, you know what I'm saying, the quote unquote. The powers that it's just mindless entertainment. Yeah, you ain't looking for nothing. You just trying to pass the time. Yeah.
I got a good approach for anybody out there because I feel like You know what I'm saying? It's just 2023 and everything got to be resolution based. I like that. That's a great tip. And I want to add to it this. For anybody that's looking for a good place to start, getting rest is just the start of it. But if you really want to hone in on getting some good sleep, we really got to tighten up our sleep hygiene. Yeah. Just like you wash your ass to stay clean.
Yeah.
You have a sleep hygiene, all right? And there are 3 things that you could do. They call it the 3-2-1 method. Don't eat no food 3 hours before you go to sleep. All right, nothing to drink 2 hours before you go to sleep, and no cell phone or television 1 hour before you go to sleep. Yeah. If you could practice getting better at your sleep hygiene, that's when you can get that deep
good rest
sleep. Yep. Yeah, because a lot of times you can fuck around getting to bed early.
Yeah.
But you toss and turn, and that thumb
that
gets
phone,
strong as hell.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Scrolling.
That phone, that TV.
That TV, too.
You know what I'm saying?
Them blue lights is not good either.
Looking at yoga videos, and you don't even do yoga.
Yeah. Right.
You did?
Right. And change your pillowcases, too.
You know what I mean?
Keep the sheets clean, all that. That's mandatory.
Yeah, don't do what I'm doing right now. I'm hungry as hell. But yeah.
But you know what I find? Sometimes what happens with me is I'll go to sleep, then I'll wake up, then I start working in my mind. I start organizing and stuff, and it's like, Yeah. So now trying to change all that because what happens, this one I know is like time management is so crucial.
Yeah.
You know, like
what day is your birthday?
October the 9th.
She a Libra. She don't know how to stop working.
Nope.
She damn near feel guilty.
I told you she got like 82 jobs.
This is an honest question. Do you somewhat feel a little guilty when you're not doing what you're supposed to do?
I feel like I'm not productive. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's a great area to find some balance in your life. Absolutely. Yes. Because I think that similar to what you just said, being productive sometimes also equates to not being productive so that your mind, body, spirit, energy, emotions can get that rest.
Right.
And we can productively partake in that by doing nothing though.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes it's contrary, but that's what the fuck it takes.
Yep. Sometimes doing nothing is like one of the best things that you can do. You know what I mean? Especially, like I said, you know, like you got a lot of stuff going on and stuff like that. Yeah, you go to bed and your mind's still racing. So it's like you're not getting that quality sleep. So, All right. So we're going to go ahead and check out, say a little video of some of the business that our special guests have. All right. Clap it up. All right. So once again, we have Loren Lewis from Detroit City Deals, Feeling Healthy Vibes, and also First Fitness Nutrition. All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Loren, besides the 82 jobs that you already know that you got.
Well, first of all, you know, like I said, with Detroit City Deals, my biggest thing is I've always admired entrepreneurs because it takes a different type of energy, and I've always had a tremendous amount of respect. I've always had a job, but always had a business.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but to solely just be completely an entrepreneur, just that I have not done. I've always done a little bit of both. But for that entrepreneur, when I tell you, I just have the just most ultimate respect, because you don't work. You want to have, like you said, that balance.
Yeah.
But you don't work no 8 to 5 when you building that business. You might want to have, you know what I'm saying? You want to, but guess what? You're not gonna have no money.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's a sacrifice, and a lot of people don't understand what that's like. And so, kind of how I started with Detroit City Deals was the fact that when you talk about marketing or advertising, when you first starting out, the money that people ask you for is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
You don't have it.
Yeah.
You know, and most people are using their personal finances, if they don't have investors, to try to fund their business and live off of.
Yeah.
And one of the rules is you're supposed to use other people's money.
Yeah.
But now the way things are, you can use somebody else's money, but they're gonna need it back before you even get it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's true.
You know,
With
with interest, exactly. So what I did was developed an online platform where small businesses will have opportunity to showcase their business at an affordable rate.
Okay.
And not so much that is that I feel like when someone else brags on your business or showcases your business, it gives you credibility.
Yeah.
When you're constantly talking about your business, you know, people don't say anything, but they don't buy into it. But if they hear about it from somebody else, then for some reason it adds more value.
Yep. Yep.
So that's what I do. I brag on other people, and I love talking about other people and their accomplishments and what they're doing. So that's the motivation behind Detroit City Deals.
Okay. So would you say that's one of your, I would say, most, not say the most, the better, I'm trying to word this right, because I don't want to say, what is that your best part of Detroit City Deals?
The most satisfying part of it? How about that?
Yeah, my passion is in helping people.
Yeah.
That's what I love. Even in my positions, I was a director of career services for ITT, Technical Institute. All my positions have basically been in operations, helping move, and I like to build.
Yeah.
So I like to take something from here and watch it grow.
Yeah.
So that's a part of my personality. I love to help people.
Okay.
So when I see people doing things, it's kind of like I get intrigued.
Right.
You know, like, how'd you do that? How'd you come up with that? What made you think about that?
Yeah.
You know, because I always think about day one, but then 2 years, you've blown up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people don't make it, but I respect you for trying. Some people sit and they don't do nothing.
Too afraid to try.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or people shut you down, or nobody supports you. So I feel like Detroit City Deals to be that little buffer in between, at least while you're trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if you make it, wonderful. But if you don't, at least I respect you for trying.
Yeah.
So how does Detroit City Deals work? Is it like a membership, or how do you get involved?
So what you do is you sign up or whatever. I have 3 packages. There's a basic, featured, and premium package, and each one offers different things. Okay. So a basic package is basically for somebody who really just started. They just got like maybe 1 or 2 images. You don't have a website yet. So you just want to get some exposure.
Yeah.
When you get into the featured and premium, you get more images, you have a website, you got events that you want to post, different things. When you get to the premium, it's more like you're at the point where you want to hire people.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, so now you got employment opportunities you can put on there, videos, different things. So I got a package for wherever you are within your business.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
A lot of entrepreneurs, again, they miss out on the small things.
Yeah.
Like you said, you might not have that website up, but with Detroit City Deals,
Yes.
we got you covered. I like that, because a lot of people get discouraged with stuff like that. They feel like, where do I start?
Yeah.
You start with marketing that business, letting people know who you are, getting the word out.
Yes.
And you can start figuring out some of the rest of that stuff along the way. I think that the thing that I've noticed in the current climate that we're in, a lot of times people feel like everything has to be perfect coming out the gate.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you miss out on that opportunity to let people watch you grow, because there are some people that may say, man, I I don't support right now. But then as you move along, they say, wait a minute, I didn't see this, but they serious about this. I know that you just not a person, you're not an opportunist. You a real entrepreneur that's trying to get better at what you're doing. Yeah. And people can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me ask you, what has been the most challenging part of Detroit City Deals?
People not believing that they have to pay a little bit of something to get something.
Okay.
The biggest thing is people feel like because they have Facebook, because they have social media outlets, they don't need another voice.
Yeah.
But they don't need another representation.
Yeah.
So people feel like, oh, I'm going live, I'm doing it. Well, that's fine, but that's in addition to.
Yeah.
You have to have something else to give you a little bit of, stability and push to make you to give you a different type of presentation.
Right. Yeah. Additional, additional
marketing is so important.
Yeah.
Like, and if it wasn't, like you see Carl Lee.
Yeah.
You see all the Mike Moore. So they don't need money, but they stay in front of your face for a reason. Because guess what? You can't think of nobody else when you get ready to go unless you know them personally and have a relationship.
Right, and it makes what they're doing relevant.
Oh, yeah. So, it's important. The more people hear something, the more people see something, the more it's ingrained in them to take advantage of it.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. So how many businesses do you have on Detroit City Deals at this time?
Right now, it's a baby. It's like 60. My goal is to have 500.
Like 60, that's still, you know what I'm saying? That's great. You know what I'm saying? That's 60 other, say, avenues that people can reach out to your platform, you know what I'm saying, and get whatever kind of business. So also, I was going to ask you, what about Feeling Healthy Vibes? Tell us a little bit about Feeling Healthy Vibes.
Well, how Feeling Healthy Vibes came about is, I'm an only child, and my mom, I'm not originally from Michigan. I'm from Indiana.
Okay.
And I moved my parents to Michigan because my job, everything was productive, and I just didn't want nobody taking care of my parents. So they were older.
Okay.
When they were like 35 before they even had me. Didn't think they could have children. So I was really close to my parents. And then my father passed about 12 years ago.
Okay.
And then my mom got sick, right, in 2019 and had a stroke.
Okay.
Well, my mother had to be put on a feeding tube, and I took care of my mom. I mean, literally the whole time. I didn't put her in a home or anything. And so my life just changed dramatically because it's difficult. Yeah. So what happened was, you know how they do the family history, when you go to the doctor, they talk about everything you got. My mother had kidney disease. She had hypertension. She had cardiovascular disease, diabetes. It just scared me to death, And I'm like, it's got to be a better way. I'm like, what can I do? So I went to school to be a health coach. And then what I did was I developed Feeling Healthy Vibes. So I put a target on my own back because I felt like if I'm going to help other people, I got to help myself. So when I post about feeling healthy vibes and doing things healthy, I got to do it too.
Yeah.
So to help myself, I reached out to help other people. So that I could stay on track. So that's how that community came about. And where can you find your group? Facebook group is Feeling Healthy Vibes. It's a community group open to the public. Yes.
All right. Yeah. So I know also you do a walk, an annual walk. For Feeling Healthy Vibes, right?
Yes.
You want to tell everybody about your walk that you have?
Yes. The first walk will be my third year. It's in Indianapolis, my hometown. So it'll be July the 8th this year. And so I do a walk around the canal. It's really beautiful. And so I just have my family, Indianapolis is a church, Cornerstone Church of Christ, that helps support the walk. And we do that every year. So it'll be my third year. And then I have donations, and I give away a scholarship in my mom's name from the church, $500 scholarship to, like a teenager or someone who's, trying to do better. And I let the church kind of decide who they should, because it's in Indianapolis. And so the church does a contribution to help with the scholarship. So, my mom was just a wonderful person. My mother was kind of like a philanthropist in her own way. She didn't have a lot, but she would give to anybody.
And that's that motivation that you have now too. And I see it when you were speaking of the walk, just the way you smiled when you were talking about it, just that energy lets me know that you're passionate about what you do and you really like what it is that you do. That's important.
So do you have any information for people that want to donate? for your walk?
So basically, feeling healthy vibes. Typically, what I do is I wait till I get closer to the walk, and so now I will have T-shirts and different things, and so proceeds from that will help with the scholarship. So I'll be putting that information out probably in March.
Okay, all right, all right.
Yes.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Can I say something to you?
Yes.
Let me say this to you with love. Let's switch that up. You doing something. A lot of young folks sometimes feel like, you know, people not paying attention to them, especially young folk that may not necessarily be in college or something like that. Like sometimes those kids feel like they being missed out on. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead and start them donations year round. I don't know why not. Wouldn't hurt nothing. You understand what I'm saying? You only gonna build up the coffers. I feel like at the end of the day, you know, and I'll say this because what you just said, I'm in total agreement with. Once we figure out our purpose, our passions are just a granular expression of our purpose. So, you know, even though Q might be joking and say you got 82 jobs, at the end of the day, it sounds like what you do, you're passionate about these things.
Yeah.
So these things to me just represent granular expressions of who you are as a woman. And why wait? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, put that word out. You know what I'm saying? You never know who's looking to give and be a part of those type of things.
Exactly.
And say, hey, you know what? I know it might not be popping off till July, but shit, income tax just came through. Let me go
there you go.
Throw you a couple little something right now. Or you said something very interesting. You said your mom didn't have a lot, but she gave. Listen, oftentimes people want to do just that. And I think that, you know, again, we have to find other ways. Listen, we enter in the era right now.
Yeah.
Currency about to fuck around and be obsolete.
Yeah.
So we really have to be creative when it comes to how we do business. I definitely credit you, Miles, for a lot of this. Oftentimes, man, when I would hear you talk and say different things about how you would go about doing business, everything not always about money.
Yeah.
Sometimes you know what I'm saying, people want to be able to donate their time, and that's valuable.
Yeah.
Maybe they have a new up and coming business and donate some of that time, energy, and effort. You know, you train a young person, you know, might need that male mentorship. You understand what I'm saying? And say, hey, you know what? Come on up here for a couple hours. I got you. At least put you on the right path. And now, you know what I'm saying? You can take what you will from this. But just think about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's some great advice.
So I will say like this, say it's last but not least, far as the other, say, major things that you do that you got me involved with it.
Yes.
Which is First Fitness Nutrition. Say, would you want to go ahead and explain what First Fitness Nutrition is?
Yes. So when I was trying to, working with the health coach.
Yeah.
So about 3 weeks, you can talk to people, but if they haven't moved the needle, they just fall off. So I'm like, okay, I got to find a bridge between this to where people can see that it actually works. So with your habits, if you're changing, it takes a lot to just. You can't stop on a dime and turn around. Like, you can't do that. If you've been doing something for 20-some years, I don't care what I say unless you have the mental cognizance to change like that. And maybe 2% of the world can do that, like cold turkey style.
Right. Yeah.
Most of us, we got to develop a habit, to change.
Yeah.
So what happened was I get about 3 weeks, now they call us in, they can't make the appointment, all this stuff. I said, I got to find another way. So I kept researching and I ran into First Fitness Nutrition. The company's been around for 33 years. And when I tell you these products are phenomenal, all natural products, plant-based, vegan, vegetarian, and and several, you've tried the products yourself. I'm telling you.
Yep, I've tried them, and I'm a member.
Yes.
I'm actually on your team. So yeah, like I said, you brought me on in. So those are the products and stuff that I always advertise each week.
What are some of the more popular ones?
Yeah.
Renew is
so Renew, yeah.
That's detox.
Yeah, that's their detox and stuff like that. So they do like a lot of liver detox and colon detox and stuff too. That's what the Renew is and stuff. Yep.
And most times they don't have anything for the liver. You don't hear that unless someone tells you to go get that. But it's called Lipomax.
Yep.
So it works with the lymphatic system. So what it does, it helps drain and process for blood detoxification.
Yeah.
So that's what LipoMax is for. So there's a 10-day cleanse where you get a Fit to a T, which is a total body cleanse, but you get the LipoMax, which is the liver cleanse, and then Renew is a colon cleanse.
Yep.
Yep, it's for 10 days.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it works.
That liver cleanse is so important. I think we oftentimes hear people talking about the kidneys because a lot of folk get to drinking, but not even realize. You know what? Speaking of the liver, most people don't even know where the liver is. It's located in the body.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Functions.
Like, and I was recently I was doing some studying and not over here, okay, but in other parts of the world, they believe that you should talk to your liver late at night and give it some intention and direction. Like this is not
say, hey, what's up, nigga? You all right? No. You gonna talk to your liver?
They literally believe.
I'm going to take a sip.
They literally believe that the liver goes to different dimensions, and you can give an intention before you go to sleep. That's how important it is. You know, the liver sit on the right. Yeah, sit on the right side of your body.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of behind the stomach.
Right.
But they literally believe that it's so important that your liver is it's the second largest organ in the body too, is what travel to these other dimensions, and you can give it instructions before you go to bed and say, hey, look, I'm trying to figure out this problem. I need to know, so I need some guidance, I need some direction, I need some clarity. Talk to your liver before you go to bed, and they say, They swear by this, man. Really? I kid you not. Yeah, I was just doing some research on this recently.
Now, you know, I've never talked to my liver. Maybe I'll try that tonight if I can't go to sleep.
Right,
yeah,
me too.
Right. And too.
Hey, look, I'm be talking to mine too. Hey, nigga.
But it does.
You up? No.
You know what? Your liver gonna shut down. They're gonna be like, I don't want to talk to you.
Right, you know what I mean?
Like that. You can't be sweet. Right. This is a toxic environment.
Right, you know what I mean? Like, hello, liver. How you doing?
How you doing?
Speak to it with love.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, that's true. There's so many functions of the liver, and I'm telling you, it regulates so many areas of the body.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that, but they say if you've ever, you don't really detoxify it until there was something that you knew how to do it or whatever. But most things, about supplements, a lot of people, you're going to either take a prescription or a supplement. It's whichever one, but you're going to have to take something to help your body.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize how a supplement means to add to.
Yeah.
So supplements act differently than prescriptions because they're slower. That's why you got to stay on them consistently.
Yeah.
Because it's just another layer of protection, in your body. But I'm going to be honest. I take supplements every day. It doesn't matter. But I would rather it help. If something's going to invade my body, you got to get the supplement first. Then maybe, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I can do to create an environment to where my body and lower the acidity. That's what you want. Inflammation, you already know, once it builds up, it wreaks havoc on your body.
So just name also, say, a few other, products and stuff that First Fitness Nutrition.
Another good one is LifeGest, which is a digestive enzyme.
Okay. So,
really, I wish I would have even thought about doing it. We could have did a test right here, an example of what it does. So let's say you got oatmeal, right? Mm-hmm. Cooked. If I take and put 2 of those LifeGests in there, and by the time we would leave here, it would be liquid.
Yeah.
It would just, so that your body can absorb. The biggest thing people don't understand when your digestive system's not working properly, why you stay hungry is because your food hasn't digested or absorbed in your body the way that it should.
So they go back on what you was talking about with that water then. Yeah,
so digestive enzymes, what they do is they break your food down so you won't be hungry. Yeah. First of all, it's going to digest it so that it becomes liquid and goes through your body and processes different. Okay. So that's a big one. Okay. And then the next one, but like I said, the ones usually for the immune system has something called Zevita, which it came from the rainforest. Yeah. And so indigenous people used that because everything was natural. And it's actually in a physician's reference, Zevita, a prescription could be written for Zevita. Yeah. And it's a total body wellness. And most people who don't like to take capsules or whatever, you can just drink an ounce of that, a cap full, and it just prevent, like people with Alzheimer's, people with, just help ease some of the things so people don't have as much inflammation, because that's usually what causes all of our diseases in our body is inflammation.
Yeah, mucus and stuff like that. Yeah. It's another product too that I like myself is Biomega.
Oh yes,
That Biomega, it has aloe vera in it.
it's 91%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
from the whole leaf.
Like I said, this First Fitness Nutrition have like some of the best, like say, products and stuff like that. So how can people get with you, as far as First Fitness Nutrition, if they want to go ahead and order some supplements?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna let you know that one of my colleagues, Gentlemen on Muscle Gang, is on my show, and I'm gonna let you take that. You tell them how they can get in touch to get products on your show.
So look.
That's the Uno reverse.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's like, Uno, tag you it.
Yeah.
No,
You know what I mean?
No,
that's what's up. No, I appreciate it. So once again, say it's GAMG or GAMG firstfitness.com. All right. So y'all want to go ahead and tap into some of these great products, you definitely want to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Just give it check out the website. It's plenty on there as far as energy drinks, protein. What else we got?
The
You got
collagen is huge
you got
right now,
collagen.
too.
Yeah, you got some everything stuff for like your hair and nails and beauty products and stuff like that. All kind of stuff on there. So
Collagen powder that you would put in a mixed drink,
Yep.
or collagen supplement.
No, collagen powder.
Powder,
You could put it in like water. It's not really flavored, but it's better in tea, something hot, and coffee, or you could put it in a shake. But you get 14 grams.
I tried that stuff before, and I got to find something to put it in.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got to put it in something like a
It's that
shake
bone
or a
broth.
smoothie, like a smoothie, or you really won't taste it. In the smoothie, you can put it in there, but usually I put it in coffee or tea, and it dissolves well. But it's got bovine in it. That's the only thing that's not what I would call vegan, because the bovine is in there, whatever. But it's got 14 grams. You got glucosamine in there.
Yeah.
And so you got some real MSM. You got some really good products in there, but it's got peptides 1 and 3, which are the two most effective. But it's for hair, bones. So people who have even arthritis or even with gout, different things like that. And Lipomax is good for people with gout too, because it helps detoxify the blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So definitely check out the supplements and stuff like that. Yeah,
She broke down the peptide.
Yeah,
Right.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was glad to have her on the show. You know what I mean? So she's been a great inspiration as far as on doing everything. You know what I mean? Like the first day that I met her up here and stuff like that, she had me on the show, and I tapped right on in. So I am, on Detroit City Deals with her. So if you're looking to get some deals as far as personal training and all the stuff that I offer, you definitely want to check her out. All right. So once again, can you let everybody know how to get in touch with you as far as on Detroit City Deals, Feeling Healthy Vibes, and of course, First Fitness Nutrition?
Okay. All right. So Detroit City Deals. You can follow me on Instagram, Detroit City Deals. On Facebook, Detroit City Deals. Okay. And the number is 248-826-0306. Feeling Healthy Vibes is a Facebook group, so you can catch us on Instagram at Feeling Healthy Vibes, and on Facebook, the community Feeling Healthy Vibes. And my First Fitness is Loren.firstfitness.com.
All right, y'all. All right. So clap it up. Thank you, Loren.
Oh, thank
for
you
a
for
great
having
interview
me.
and for everything. All right. So
Oh,
go
it's
ahead.
one thing.
Yeah.
And I promise I'll be quiet.
Oh no, go ahead.
I want to do this collaboration with you for a walk.
Yeah,
here in
yeah.
Detroit.
You know what? You're right, because it's supposed to be me, you, and Doc.
That's right.
Yeah. So we just got to go ahead and put it together. So, you got to
Yes.
walk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You ain't gonna do your 2-time shuffle. Yeah, exactly.
And that's it.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we definitely gonna be letting everybody know that we are gonna, what day, we're gonna go ahead and schedule a nice walk. So I'm thinking maybe like, even if it's like Belle Isle or something, you know what I'm saying, for a first walk. So I will let everybody know, definitely on this show. I'm quite sure she'll let everybody know on Detroit City Deals too. So, and Doc, you better be letting everybody know too. All right.
Right, you with us.
Yeah. So we definitely, because like I said, I was just talking to my wife about it. I'm glad you remind me. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
I think y'all will be amazed at how many people will come out and support.
Yeah.
Just to be a part of it and have that encouragement for what it is y'all doing.
Yeah, definitely.
Between the both of you, I know you naturally, the energy is contagious, man, and we just need more of that and people supporting that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You know, I think it'll be a good time anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, get out and get some fresh air, get some sunlight. You know what I mean?
Right.
Get powered on up.
We can help. You never know.
And ultimately to help
and change. You know, and sometimes walking is the easiest fundamental exercise that you can do. Once you get that started, you can just build on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Definitely.
Thank you.
All right. So clap it up again for Loren. All right. And now we just gonna go ahead and get into the random topic. So of course over the Strong end, we all said we watched the Super Bowl, right? So what did y'all think about the Super Bowl itself?
I only got one question about football. Was it really a holding call?
No.
You don't think so? Okay.
No.
It was a couple of calls.
I was gonna say that it was a couple of questionable.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because don't nobody know what the hell a damn catchy is anymore, period. You know what I mean?
All of that's changed. You put right. They got it so mixed up nowadays to where what you know is the norm is no longer the norm.
So now they want you to go ahead and have possession of the football when you're out of bounds, after you done already had your feet in bounds and you had control of the ball and stuff like that before you went out of bounds. It's some
I think that with sports in general, man, I think a lot of it is getting diluted and watered down in terms of the way that I grew up watching sports.
Yeah.
Now I know the era before me was different, and they might have said the same thing about the era that I came up in, but it was just different, man. Yeah. And now it just seems a lot more, even in contact sports, whereas don't do too much contact.
Yeah.
Or it's a problem, and I just think that kind of take away from it. But then I understand certain protocols you got to go with because of the concussions and the health risks that come along with it. But I just think it's a little watered down more so now.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a lot of sports betting businesses
involved,
that have sprung up over the last several years, right? Think that got anything to do with it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say this, man. Like,
it's rigged.
I have watched, and you know what? I've watched some shit, and it be like they miss something clear as day,
right?
And then some other shit. Yeah, we own it.
Yeah.
And it's doing crunch time.
Yeah.
And you like, wait a minute.
Then they take like 5 minutes.
And here's my deal, because I hear a lot of there's a lot of mothers out there that don't want to let their son play football. I love playing football when I was coming up. It taught me a lot of discipline. It taught me a lot about, individual effort and teamwork. And most importantly, it helped build up courage in me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was younger, little league, playing football, and you get out there and you see guys, they're bigger than you, they're faster than you, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I learned early on, hey, look, you step out on that field, you got to have some heart. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
I get that. But for me, it did what it needed to do. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely love the game. I do think that as time progresses and with the invention of new technology, it's going to be maybe a quick little minute, man, where some of these pads and helmets that they wearing going to give them they still advancing in this because even with the helmets,
they change helmets every couple of years.
You know what I'm saying? So they're getting better with it. But football is a gladiator sport at the end of the day. It is what it is.
Yeah. That's like telling the boxer don't hit so hard.
Yeah, don't punch too hard. Yeah, how you do that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not to mention, when you in the heat of that moment, the adrenaline pumping, you know what I'm saying? You running full speed at a dude. Well, don't run too fast. Just run fast enough to not.
What you'll be a controlled savage.
That ain't But outside of the Super Bowl, how about I woke up this morning? I didn't hear the comments last night from Chris Brennan. You familiar with that? He made some comments. He said, fittingly so, the Super Bowl this year was played by two black quarterbacks, and it just so happened to be Abraham Lincoln's birthday.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I said, whoa.
So they going to go ahead and
behind that.
But here's my deal. You could have highlighted that any other way. You could have said, you know what? fittingly so, this is Black History Month, and we had 2 black quarterbacks, in the Super Bowl. But how you gonna take it to today with Abraham Lincoln birthday?
Thanks to old Abe,
right?
So thanks to old Abe, we got these 2 brothers being able to go ahead and play this game.
Yeah, that was some wild shit. And he said it so calmly, and it was just like, you kind of fucked up, bro.
But the average person ain't gonna speak on it or even make a big deal out of it, right?
Yeah.
The fact that he was blatantly probably being racist behind what his comments was, just let you know, man, it's everywhere.
Yeah. Because he had to either research it, write it down, and then
somebody said the shit might have been on the teleprompter.
More than likely.
He was just repeating it. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so that's it for the state of the NFL. So y'all let us know what y'all think. Y'all can call in real quick too at area code 313-266-2811. All right, let us know what y'all think.
Hey, that was my old beeper number.
Man, you texting 304.
304. Don't put that 304.
304. All right, so the next story is, I don't know if y'all heard about this. It's out of California. So you have a Pasadena man accused of intentionally driving off a cliff. The cliff was called Devil's Slide Cliff, with his wife and his 2 children in the car, right? And the car was a Tesla. So the car was towed up, but the people survived in it, right? So he's actually already being
charged him, right?
He already getting charged and everything and stuff like that. So he just pleaded not guilty. I don't know how the hell he gonna get out of that one. But what y'all think about that story? You know what I'm saying?
I think first he tried to say that something malfunctioned with the car. Wasn't that the narrative he was trying to paint, that something went wrong with the car? That's why it drove off the cliff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I understand the wife is trying to say that she
no, it was intentionally.
She want him to be charged though. But I wonder
said she does.
She said basically that she felt like, I guess she think it was an accident too.
No, she's saying that they know that it's intentionally.
He did it.
Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? So he's been charged. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's pleading not guilty about it. So I'll just put it like this: like, if you in a relationship and you really, you really want to go ahead and risk it all, you know what I'm saying? Kill yourself and your family, just leave, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Leave everybody else, out of it. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey.
But on the flip side,
find something else. If you say on the flip side, look at that Tesla, huh?
If you think your mate trying to kill you, get a Tesla. Then you might come out a little better than that. That Volkswagen ain't saving lives like that Tesla.
Right.
He drove off the cliff.
That's a hell of a safety feature.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Look, mental health. We can't talk about it enough, and I think that at the end of the day, whatever that man was going through, he was fighting some kind of demons. And, it's unfortunate at the end of the day. And though he was charged, at the end of the day, a lot of people out here really need help first.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the kids going to be affected by that shit for the rest of their life. Mm-hmm. The wife, you know what I'm saying? But believe it or not, shit, it wasn't nobody's time to go. So,
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They coming out triumphant. They might have some fucked up, broken ass bones. Somebody's neck might have been fucked up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't go to the store with that?
No.
Real.
We ain't going nowhere.
They won't even get on the bike handlebars with daddy no more.
Right.
But they still here, so clearly the universe said, nah, you ain't going nowhere.
Nope,
And and you wonder how he's got to feel if that was intentional and for the outcome to be completely opposite of what he tried to do.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how he's
scared to death?
Yeah.
You know how he's feeling?
He probably scared to death because it's just like, that's just like pulling the gun, shooting somebody point blank range, and you leave, and you find out later they're alive and well.
Yeah,
you know
alive and well. Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Only for the news to tell everybody you made it, though.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. The last thing I want to touch on real quick, you know what I'm saying, before we get out of here is, what's up with all these damn shootings and stuff like that in the sky, you know what I'm saying, as far as these Chinese spy balloons and so forth. So it was just one that was shot down yesterday, supposedly, in Lake Huron. Y'all have been paying attention to that.
Yeah, I heard about
that. We had one that came from, say, Montana that got shot down in South Carolina. Then you had one in Canada. That was like 2 days ago, and then you had another one that was shot down.
Alaska.
In Alaska, and then like I said, and then yesterday. What y'all think about that? Y'all think that's some UFOs?
I think the shit is genius. From the standpoint of they moving on us low tech.
Yeah.
Go ahead, put this camera in a balloon. But when I think about it, right, and I think about the country that they allegedly saying is doomed behind this, here's the deal. China and Russia are allies, and if you really kind of pay attention to the news, there are a lot of Russian spies that already operate within the United States.
Right.
They running around collecting data damn near like Google Maps. You know what I'm saying on us. So my deal is, if they sending balloons over here to get images or whatever the hell they doing, you think our country ain't never did that to nobody?
Thing.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to me, it's just like
agents, double agents.
If they doing balloons, we did paper planes.
I'm not about to fall into the propaganda of this some big deal. At the end of the day, we do all kind of shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Kill off leaders, put new ones in place,
right?
Intervene and fuck shit, and then pretend hide our hand. When this war first started, they said, you know what? We can't intervene in what's going on over in Ukraine. Then slowly but surely they come over here. We need money.
Right.
All right, we get a couple of. We need tanks. We can't get you no tanks. We need fighters. Then slowly but surely now.
You financing every damn thing.
Coming up. So what's going on? So my deal is China probably not the only motherfucker sending low tech shit over here to do some spying. I mean, because we already do it. So some of these countries like we had enough of y'all shit.
Yeah,
right.
And what the fuck can we do? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. When the shit hit the fan around here, we be in a better spot, in a better position.
Yeah,
that's all we can do. So,
right.
I mean, at the end of the day, history has always shown that the ruling class, the people that's been ruled over folks for centuries. It's just a matter of hopefully we ain't around this motherfucker when it do.
Right.
No, we in that age. Everything is crumbling. As far as the church and the crown is crumbling as we speak. So we living through. Say that the grand the grand conjunction and the age of Aquarius now. So it's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
So definitely, hey, look, make sure y'all tune in to us every Monday at 9:00 to the Big Flex, the GAMG podcast, aka the Strongcast. You can check us out on Podcastic, Streamcastic app, and of course YouTube. Everybody want to go ahead and give y'all information out one more time? How everybody can get in touch with y'all? Go ahead, Loren. Ladies first.
All right, DetroitCityDeals.com, Loren Lewis, 248-826-0306.
All right, Loren. What about you, G Woods?
Hey, man, you can catch me on Cigar Talk Boss on Instagram. Same thing with Facebook. That's it, man. Just catch me around. I'm around.
All right, Don Snipes, what you got? I know you got something in the works, man. What you got something on too? You about to pop off or something?
Look, I just want to leave everybody with this. When you love somebody, you need to learn how to love with no expectations. I know that's a hard concept. Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, we save ourselves so much heartache, so much pain when we learn how to love people, things, and ourselves freely and not respect anything in return.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's more important that we learn the power in giving love as opposed to getting it.
That's what's up. Hey, clap that up. Like I said, hey, look, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm your boy, John Q. See y'all next week, y'all. Peace, y'all. Yeah.